Alright, so here is my first attempt at electrolysis. I'm either going to start a small fire or get the job done. I'm not sure which. Either one will be equally entertaining. What I've got here is a 1953 M38A1 gas tank. It's had gas in it since about 1996 or so. This is my first attempt at electrolysis. Seems like a good idea, so we're going to give it a shot. So what I've done here is I've made a piece of sacrificial metal out of rebar and a bolt. And I put this wood on it here, so I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but I put this wood on it here so that it would suspend itself inside of the tank like that without touching anything inside of the tank. And I'll put the positive end right here of the charger right here and the negative end right here. But right now I'm going to need to fill this tank up with some water. So let's do that. If I can find the water. Alright. Trash can as a support is working less well than I ever imagined. Let me get a better support and I'll be right back. Alright, so I think I fixed that problem. I got a couple of tires instead. And I can get rid of this now. Move this mess out of the way. And then we can start filling her up again. Now I'm not sure how many gallons this is going to hold, but I'm going to start adding the washing soda. Arm & Hammer washing soda is what you're supposed to use for this. 1 tablespoon per gallon. I'm going to go ahead and start putting it in so it'll be mixing a little bit better. So it'll mix when I start putting the rest of the water in there. 10. That's good for 10 gallons. Now we'll go ahead and put some more water in there. What you want to do is get your battery charger wet right before you do this. Good coat of water down your pants keeps you awake in the mornings. That was 10 gallons. That's enough for 15 gallons. Let's go ahead and put some more water in it. Alright. Getting close. What I'm going to try to do get it to where it's touching the top as well, where the water's touching the top, so that it'll get every part of the tank. Alright, I think it's touching the top. But what I'm going to do now is tilt it over to get the bubbles out of the spot, out of the side that's above everything else. Now the problem with electrolysis, what I was reading up about it, it'll only actually remove the rust and paint that it sees. And unfortunately there's a baffle right here, so I'll only be able to get this section of the tank. It's about 60% of the capacity of the tank. I'll only be able to get that portion of it this time, and I can come back with some other contraption, stick it through here, and get the rest of it next time, or after this rather. Let's clean out a spot for the negative. I'd like to be able to see what it's doing after it starts up. This thing's still warm from the welder. After it starts up, it'll start producing bubbles, so you've got some kind of proof that it's working. Now I would like to keep this hole, the cinder hole, free so I can see that. And I'm outside. It produces some pretty nasty chemicals, but I'm outside, so it don't matter. Alright, I feel like I should wear rubber gloves or something. Or take out a life insurance policy, one of the two. Now the positive end goes on your sacrificial metal, which would be this. The negative goes on the piece to be cleaned. And that's on there. Alright, there it is. So here it goes. Alright, here we go. I'm going to put it on 12 low at first, see what happens. I'm kind of nervous. Alright. It's working. Let's see here. I don't know if y'all can see this, but out of this vent hole here, yeah, you can see it. You can see it well enough. So it's working. So that's good. Alright, so what I will do, I think, is leave it. Actually, I'm gonna crank it up to medium. A little more. Put some time on. Put an hour on it right here, and I'm gonna leave it. And I'm gonna come back later and see how it's doing. So I am out for now.